Welcome back. It's Straight Up
Extra
Dirty.
And we are here with Wendy and
Hi.
LA Marchesi. And we're discussing today exes.
Well, I don't know if it's exes. I think it's about like I gave you a problem you needed to solve at some point.
And that's why I think that absolutely I love you, but I don't, because I got your problem that it was, and now I have it.
And wait, now
I'm
we
not
have
jealous
something
of that.
missing. But there's something missing though today.
Yeah. So
What happened to Jimmy?
yeah. He doesn't want to face the music. That's the problem.
Where should we start?
Yeah,
Where
right. So
should we
this is
start?
all about Jimmy not being able to like face the music. Right? Not music, but like, you know, like be straight up. Like you need to sit down. We're going to talk about it. The way he walked off when we did our show, You, Me, and My Ex on TLC. Am I right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. He got freaking he was like done. He was like, I don't want to talk about it. It's like,
Wendy, what do you think Jimmy has to say for himself for not being here?
I don't know if I'm allowed to use this word.
You can use any one.
Oh my goodness.
Just saying.
Yeah, because
Just saying.
he cannot live up to like that he did.
Jimmy does not like to be confronted. Jimmy doesn't like to talk about the past or situations that have gone on that weren't so good.
And that happened on our show,
Oh.
by the way. Jimmy walked off. We did a scene talking about how I wanted to approach our son Dominic about why we broke up, because I think it's really important, like with families that are getting divorced, that I feel like you need to be straight up and be honest and say, this is what happened. This is what we did. This is what we could have done better. This is what we could have not done, whatever. He walked off. And as you can see, there's, you know, an extra spot at the table here, and he's not here right now.
Do you feel like in the end, in the long run, like that Jimmy didn't actually fulfill that, like in the end, like when with the show, or?
Well, he had no choice because he had to fess up because it went out there. It was like, I'm just gonna call it like it is. He tried to avoid it at all costs. And anybody
and manipulate, because you did ask him and you said what you were going to do. He agreed, and then once on set,
And how did that make you feel, like in that situation?
I was mortified, embarrassed. Yeah, no, absolutely. And my main thing went out to Dominic, because I felt Dom was like, what's going on? What's going on? And finally, I walked over to him, said, you have to come back. This is what we have to do. And he did.
Yeah, and it took a lot, because it was one of those moments on the show where like everything stopped.
Yeah.
Like he walked off set and was like, I'm not, and you could see him.
How do you feel that Dominic felt like when you had to bring the whole thing to?
Well,
the
I
table?
got a lot of hate.
From your son?
No, not from my son, but from people out there that were watching the show that didn't agree with me talking about what happened with Dominic and Jimmy, and like just saying like, this is what happened. And so it was like, you know, we have to talk about this. Like, I don't care. And,
Well, he's
but
not
I
a
did.
talker,
But
Lisa.
like Dominic, I felt terrible because Dominic, he was put on the spot. I mean, it's reality and it's reality TV. Our story was 1,000% authentic, 1,000% real.
It was
it
the
was
truth.
completely straight up. which is what we're all about. I've always been about it.
Absolutely.
So you talk about, people talk about reality TV. Our reality TV was authentically real. As crazy as it sounds, that's us.
And what can you say you can still laugh about, like when you were filming that experience? Like,
ready to sing it? Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we'll rely on each other.
From one
Another to another.
you're gonna keep going, and it keeps going. And would you like to explain that, or like?
Well, Wendy could probably speak more to that because the Dolly Parton thing came up in the RV.
And as it came up, I'm trying to think back now. It came up, and Jack loves Dolly Parton.
Oh, love Dolly Parton.
To Dolly.
Cheers to Dolly.
Cheers to Dolly. Cheers to Dolly. Yeah.
And I think there
Didn't
was
Jimmy say something about Dolly
yeah.
Parton?
Well, he said something. Well, Jimmy says everything.
True.
I have to be honest. I don't quite remember why that song came
I
up. I
don't
think it
know.
was Jack.
I think
it was just Jack.
He loved
So
it.
Jack brought up Dolly
I
Parton.
think
Yes,
Jack
I
sung-
believe it
And
was
then we
Jack.
all sang the song.
And then
in the
all of
RV.
a sudden we're in this RV, and Jack turns the radio on, and boom, there's Dolly.
Yep.
And me and Lisa
You
in
have
the
to
back.
remember, we had to drive from Jersey to Florida in an RV together. All four of us.
So whose idea was that to start? Was that, I mean, where did that come from? Lisa, why would you want to go like from Jersey
First
to
of
Florida?
all, let me just say this. It was supposed to be Rockstar RV, okay? Not 3-star.
It was not
Or
rock
5-star RV. Like we were supposed to I was hoping like we would have two separate RVs driving together with a chain between it, but it didn't
It
happen.
was no frills.
It was
No
like
frills. Well, I mean, camping. Let's be real. Like
Not
camping and
camping.
being in an RV is no frills.
Yeah, no, this.
this one
It was really no
yeah.
frills.
But there was like no room. Like Jimmy would whisper to her, I could hear everything, and vice versa. Like
What kind of whispers were you hearing?
they had a place in the front of the RV. Can I say it?
Yeah, of course.
It's called the pig pen.
And why exactly did you call it the pig?
Imagine
Why did we
being
call it
in
the
an
pig
RV
pen?
with your ex and his spouse, and they named their room the pig pen. You tell me.
Well, me and Jimmy first.
So
started
wait,
dating.
did you guys?
Wait,
rock-
no, I want to hear this.
Did
Well,
you
hold
rock
on.
the RV while everybody
nobody
was in it?
Oh, we rocked steady.
Ew.
Ew, she says that.
When me and Jimmy.
Wait, you and Jack
We were
didn't rock
not
the
s-
RV?
First of all, we
No,
were not
they got to bed.
First
we
of
got
all, we
this
were not
flat board.
swinging. This was just us getting down to see Dominic.
No,
during
we're not
COVID.
asking if anybody's swinging. We're
Nobody's
asking if
swinging
people were
in this
doing their
fucking
own
place.
thing in their
Oh
own
my-
Own area.
Oh my God.
So when me and Jimmy first met and having sexual encounters, he
Just
would
call
come-
it sex.
All right,
Just call
just
it
sex.
sex.
Just sex.
It was sex.
It was sex.
Intercourse.
He would say to me, "Tell me you're a pig." Yeah, tell me you're a pig. And I'm like laying there
Did you make noises?
No,
Were you going
listen to me.
in the background like?
Well, it took me, Mikey J. It took me a little bit. I'm like, what is it? Is there some?
I know LA wouldn't do that. Like LA and I are close friends. She would never.
It was
asking.
well, mind you, it was 4 months before I slept with them, Lisa. 4 months,
Wait.
and he would ask me, "Tell me you're a pig," and I'm like, "I don't want to say I'm a pig. I'm not a pig." And this is as sex is going on, and
Ew.
he would tell me, "Tell me you're a little piggy," and I'm like, "I'm a little piggy. I'm a little piggy."
My God. You know what? You should have like literally. I mean, that's some serious role playing. You sound like.
Serious?
This sounds
it
like
sounds like the goddamn Muppets.
no, it doesn't. That doesn't sound. It sounds like the Eagle in New York City. That's what it sounds like.
No, Miss Piggy and friggin' Kermit the Frog. That's Miss Piggy. I'm
And
serious.
don't-
No
and don't-
offense, but that's a Miss Piggy moment.
And don't forget that his penis looks like Mr. Grimace.
I do
Mr.
forget,
Grimace, yeah.
and I don't remember
He's
what
got
his
the
penis
purple
looks
eggplant.
like.
He's got the. We all know about the purple eggplant.
Yes.
Purple nurple. I don't remember. I
The
kind of
purple
remember, but I don't.
eggplant.
It's been so long.
Thank God.
All
It
I
should
know-
be that long.
Oh my God, I don't remember. Holy sh!
Remember the purple eggplant?
No, but I do remember. No, I don't.
I'd rather not hear about your sex life with him. That might
Well,
not be
let's
good.
talk.
It's been a long time.
Well, and I mean, and Jimmy's not here to defend himself.
Well, that's
so.
his own fault, because if he was sitting right here, he'd have a lot to say right now.
Oh, my God.
And I think we're going to have to get him back on, but Mikey G, I'm sure you can make that happen.
Absolutely.
Well, and honestly, being away from Jimmy, like, really, like, probably developed you into who you are. Like, could you tell us how that, like, came about, or?
Away from him? Like, after we were together?
Yes, after you got divorced, like, after you separated.
Well, Jimmy and I, even if we weren't together, we would still be friends. And we always talked about that. So we always said that even though we're divorced and we have a child together, if we didn't have a child together, and people get divorced without children, we would always be friends. Because we grew up together. We grew up together, we grew out together.
Absolutely.
So there's growing up and there's growing out, right?
Jimmy told me immediately. We started dating, and Jimmy was like, I just, have to let you know my
I'm very
ex-wife,
close with my ex.
and she'll always be a part of my life.
And so
Right. And how did that make you feel in the?
No, and then I was like, absolutely not. Like,
In the beginning, you were like, absolutely not.
absolutely not. And then I met Dominic, and then I understood. But their closeness.
So Dominic made you understand the relationship between the two
Jimmy,
of them.
yeah, but their closeness after a while, I was like, this isn't just about Dominic.
So then TLC came to us and said, we want to do a show about your life and your ex and you, me, and my ex. And that's how the show started. And it's real. What we portray is real. It continues to go on. But I believe that our show was really about showing people that you can get divorced and you could still have a relationship. You don't even have to be divorced. You can have a relationship with an ex. But I think it's more important when you have an ex with a child that you can, it's so important that people just figure out how to make it work as opposed to hating each other.
Right, the blended family.
Right. And I'm not saying that, listen, Wendy and I still have a lot of issues that we need to work out. We didn't resolve it on our show. We're still working through it. People will need to tune in and watch us and figure out whether we're going to make it
How's
through
that
or
make you
not.
feel, Wendy? Like, I see your face a little bit.
Well,
you seem a little.
because I always was like, oh my God, I'm like, Jimmy has an ex-wife, they have a child. I want to let her know that I'm a good person. I'm not your enemy. I'm not looking to be your son's mother. I'm looking to be your friend, and Lisa wasn't having it.
Well, and I think that that's really important to hear, like, also on all ends.
But no, hold up. But Wendy, when Jimmy was dating you, you were single. You
Yes.
didn't have. You were not about having a family life. You were
Absolutely
all about.
not.
So you know
Partying.
what? I wasn't about you and Jimmy. I was not going to be there to support you guys because you just wanted to go out and party, and you're much younger than my ex-husband, and that was not cool for me, and that's why I fought with him a lot.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm just telling you right now that that's just that was not cool, and I'm still trying to work through all that. Because that's a lot of years that could have been much better for us, better for Dominic, better for the kids. But you know what? Jimmy, you guys went off and did your own thing. You didn't have any children.
Right.
right? So you party.
Did you want
and
children?
No,
Okay.
you don't understand. No.
Absolutely.
She didn't know. You wanted to go and party at Fire Island when I wanted him to be at Dominic's baseball games, and I was pissed off that you weren't there for that.
Okay. And,
All right? And I did. I fought with my ex-husband about that. So how do you deal with? So what do you think about that? Like that's.
well, in the beginning, yes, of course. I met this man that has a 2-year-old son going, mind you, through a divorce. Not fully divorced.
All right,
and-
so that's another. So you know what? We'll just save that for another time when Jimmy's here, when he could like sit here and talk about shit, because I do question that. I do question.
Okay. But, Lisa, you have to realize that Jimmy's his own person. And at that time, as 28, 29 years old, I didn't really give a shit. I didn't. I had this boyfriend, and he has a son, and every other weekend, I was able to do what I wanted in Fire Island.
So my point is,
But I wasn't-
but it doesn't matter, because if I'm looking at somebody that my ex is dating, not that I have any say in it, and
Well, you
I'm gonna
didn't.
get a lot of hate. Yeah, I get it.
You
but
didn't.
you know, no, I know I didn't. But you know what? When you think about it, and you're like, all right, I really want somebody that's gonna be nurturing for my son, this and that. You like.
I wasn't.
No,
I wasn't
know
back
you
then.
weren't.
You
And
weren't
I
giving-
didn't
you weren't
want-
giving nurturing
No, she
vibes,
wasn't
right?
giving.
Absolutely
No,
not.
she wasn't giving.
Because I didn't know if I
And
was
that's
going to man.
And that's where my anger came from. That's where it all stemmed
So
from.
it had nothing to do with the fact that Jimmy was with another woman. It was
Oh,
more
it did.
about your son.
No, it had a lot to do with
It
everything.
did, because at one point
Well-
while I was dating him, the two of you were in Fire Island, and you were there in Flynn's. And I was in Fire Island, and I walked up and said, hey, buy me a beer. And you were sitting right there at Flynn's, because me and him were hanging out. The two of you went over there.
Wait,
This
so
is
you
fun.
you guys had an interaction
No,
with each
I didn't
other
even look-
before?
Excuse me. So you know, this is news to me right now, because I never heard this story before.
Oh, yeah.
No,
We had-
I never heard
Oh,
this.
no, I'm
I
not
never,
saying you.
I'm just telling you that I never heard this story before. I don't remember that. And if that happened, then that's messed up, because
You guys were trying to get back.
But I didn't know about you.
Right. Well, I was a
So
hidden
you're
secret for a
saying-
while.
So you're saying that I was over there. You knew I was there with him.
I didn't until I walked into Flynn's.
But don't you feel like at this point in your life, like that you've like glowed up and you've moved on to this like amazing place?
I feel
since
like-
then, or
I feel like we need to dig deeper into the past in order for me to move forward in the future. And I think where we left off on You, Me, and My Ex
Right.
is just the tip of the iceberg. That there's a lot that we need to resolve.
Absolutely.
There's a lot that Jimmy and I, regardless of what he says, because he's not here right now to defend himself, and I wish he was right now, because I would call his ass out right now and be like, "Are you
Why do
kidding
you
me?
think
So
Jimmy-
your girlfriend was at a bar that you're with me?
I
trying to
wasn't.
pretend-"
I wasn't
like,
his
what
girlfriend.
is that all
we
about?
we hung
okay,
out.
this is all news to
You
me,
weren't-
because I
were
didn't
you-
know
were
anything.
you
no,
his girlfriend
no.
at the time?
I
you guys have
Wendy,
intimacy
I'm gonna
at the
call
time?
on
I said earlier, I didn't sleep with Jimmy for 4 months.
I
I'm
don't-
like, you have a kid?
Listen, you
I
could
did-
blow
can
him
you
for 4
imagine?
months. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. The point is, that's though. That's just don't.
Why
you
do you
think
feel
that's?
that's?
What do you mean?
No, I'm asking you. Like, what do you? Why does that make
So
you feel like
I'm
that's
at
bullshit?
Fire Island with my soon-to-be ex-husband. His girlfriend's there that I don't know is his girlfriend or somebody he's dating or sleeping with or banging. I don't know.
Or talking to.
Or
Just talking.
blowjobs, whatever it is
No.
you guys are doing. And the point is, like, he's there. He's lying to me. He's lying. He
wasn't lying to me.
He didn't lie to you, so he lied to me.
And I walked
So
So
right
why
up.
do you think-
you
why-
knew about
Of
Lisa.
Of course. I walked right up in Flynn's. You guys were in the corner. And I tapped him on the shoulder and I said, are you going to buy me a beer?
And did he?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Well,
Well, we're going to have to continue this conversation.
I mean, this has to be continued. But let's talk about your glow up since then. Like,
I don't want to talk about my glow up.
I mean, she said, I don't want to talk about the glow up.
What the
about this?
And realize
But here's the truth, though. Here's the truth. You know, like, here's from a single person's standpoint. Like, they're coming along, and the person, and Jimmy has the balls to buy her a beer in front of you.
Yeah. What does that mean?
That he's a douche. Like,
double
he's
over.
a douchebag. Double over. Yeah.
What a dick.
He was trying to work it out with you, but at the same time, he still bought her a beer in front of you.
Messed up.
And I
That's
walked
so
away.
messed up. I'm going to call him out on that.
As you should.
You definitely should.
As you should. And you know what, Lisa? He'll lie and be like, oh, I didn't do that. He did. I promise you. I promise you. But you know what's even crazier is that, and I don't know if this is the truth, I was told when I got pregnant that you called him up and said, we made a promise that we would never have children again. Just Dominic.
Is that true?
I did not make that phone call, but that is something that we discussed. That he only wanted one child, and that was it.
And I mean, can you believe that after some of the things that we've just said here? Like, do you believe that? Like, when?
No, I think that I don't know. I don't think Jimmy knew or knows right from wrong with being a dad.
True.
I don't think that he
didn't have the right people actually raising him, so it's definitely.
Yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to sit on for a minute, and then maybe we'll.
I mean, do you guys feel like at any point, like, that there's jealousy between the two of you? Like, there's been a lot of years between these stories. You know, so is there a point where you feel like maybe things would have been different if things didn't pan out the way that they panned out? Would you have stayed if maybe Wendy didn't come along? Do you think we would have ended up back with Jimmy? Or do you feel like maybe if LA didn't dip out that you would have stayed around to, you know,
Listen,
to
I
pursue
think
the
that
situation?
Mikey J, I think that I was always go for to be her friend and let her know I was Team Lisa and Team Dominic, and I feel like LA was the one that was hesitant. And I feel like we
for good reason. Like, when you have children with somebody, it's very different than relationship.
I didn't do what was done.
Right.
I'm here to hopefully bring joy or something to this family. And I feel like we have a great relationship. Are there things we need to work on? Are there things said and unsaid?
I think there's always things to work on with people. Like, if you want to have a good relationship with people, it's always worth working on, regardless of how good or bad you think it is.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Right? Mm-hmm. Can you agree to that?
Yeah, no, I agree with it. I just think that things would
Cheers to that. Let's cheers to that.
Let's just cheers to that. And then
Straight up.
I think we need to, like, have a straight up conversation and continue it.
Absolutely. Yes.
Because it's, you know, it's part of, I don't know. This is like, I'm blown away because this is all news to me. This is some of the things that came out in this conversation, in this interview, is very new to me. So I'm going to have to digest it. And I think we're going to have to come back to it at another time.
We could do that, but do you feel you're too close to my husband?
No.
Do you still feel as close as you used to him? Like, even after this piece of news, like, does that
maybe
like
not
make
today.
you feel a little different?
Not right now, I don't, but
I mean,
I don't know. I feel like I'm on a different level with him as you are. But I don't know.
Well, and I understand that. I understand.
I got to figure this out. It's like a puzzle, and there's a whole
missing pieces
that's going to fill in the gaps. And right now, this is the beginning of putting that puzzle together. And I thought I had all the pieces together from our reality show.
No.
And it was literally just the beginning. So, no, I am actually gonna continue to kind of think about how we can figure out the rest of the pieces of this puzzle, because the only way I can be at peace with it and I can rest with it is knowing every piece of the puzzle. And right now there's pieces missing. And you just shared some pieces that I was unaware of, and I'm freaked out. I'm absolutely freaked out right now, like totally freaked out. And, you know, I mean, you want to move, people may say move forward, move on. It was so long ago. No, it's not. It's not.
Right.
Well,
It's not when you have a
these
kid,
all
it's not.
these pieces, like, they come together and they make you who you are today. So it's like, you know, are these missing pieces, do you feel like they would change your relationship with each other, or?
They could. We're just gonna have to wait and see.
And I think we should work on that. But I know we're not going to see each other for Christmas, obviously, Long Island, Florida.
Right.
So I bought you an early Christmas present.
Oh God.
Don't worry, it's not the birthday gift. And I borrowed your bag. And I think this would be appropriate.
Oh my God, Wendy! I hate loving you.
I hate loving
But
you.
you
she
have
said.
to. You have to love me.
Extra dirty olives.
Because Lisa, honestly, I do love you. I do. Oh, and don't forget to give this to Jack for the Christmas tree.
Okay, so do you want to know what that's all about?
Is that the camper?
Yes.
Do you know what that is?
Jack stole it.
So this was hanging on the rearview mirror of the RV that we drove from New Jersey to Florida in our show, You, Me, and My Ex
We
on
don't
TLC.
want to tell that Jack stole it, but he stole it.
Oh,
He took it off.
I
He didn't
borrowed
steal it. He didn't steal it.
He didn't steal it. It's
So-
down the rearview mirror.
So this is something that we pass it back and forth. So we pass this back and forth every year at Christmas when we put it on our tree. So
Yes.
right this year I get it. Next year you'll get it back.
Yes.
So thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Mikey.
That's awesome. So, questions. Do we want to wrap up exactly like how we feel about each other in this situation?
I think we just need to figure out the next steps, learn more, and then we'll continue this conversation.
And I think that we need to actually call Jimmy accountable for a lot of things.
We're gonna call his ass.
I
right
agree.
here.
I agree. I think it would be really awesome to get Jimmy on the show, because I feel like Jimmy should be sitting here
Oh,
to
and
be able to
believe me.
defend himself and say what he needs to say.
And Jimmy
on the
loves
situation.
the spotlight. Jimmy does.
And Jimmy
love
loves
the
it. So cheers to that.
Cheers.
And straight up extra
extra
dirty.
dirty.